me was a week or two ago, and they were actually about like almost dead even as far as overall sets go, like throughout the lifetime of Melee that they played. But nowadays, Hamlin definitely getting the upper hand, consistently, proving that he is worthy of that number 2 seed.
Yeah, I think that he was it LK that he played against, that he did that ridiculous wall jump fair on.
I actually missed it. I was on commentary at the moment at that time.
Yeah, I got to double check if that was Mouf for LK.
Looks like we're going to get into it though. Battlefield game 1.
A run back for both of these players where hamyojo was able to take it out before, but man, one thing that's been so consistent of him tonight is just his reactions on knockdown. At times it feels like he knows where his opponent is going to go before they even input the tech on their controllers themselves.
Nice spacing hamyojo, using that long back air to reach up and beat the startup of the hitbox. Down smash really good at covering all that stage positioning. Going to be hard, rolling around the ground that Peach controls. Okay, very tricky up B, snapping immediately to the ground there, making it pretty hard to guess the time, because he could have gone to the platform there, which is like the sort of the standard play for Sheiks nowadays, since that is technically the hardest thing to cover, since they're just the farthest away from you that Sheik can possibly get.
And, it must be a bit tougher for Peach overall as well.
Yeah,
she's a bit slower on the rise.
Yeah, got to react a little bit faster. Definitely can still cover it, but oh, the delay on hitting the needles there actually kept the down smash active long enough for hamyojo to fall into it. Okay, nice patience from Hamlin though, not sticking out any buttons that might get eaten up by Peach Nair, Peach down smash. Speaking of, the Peach down smash coming through to beat the forward air. Hamlin a little bit too slow on the tech chase.
Patience. He's playing at a range where he is just trying to egg Mouf on to push a button, go for one of those down smashes that he so badly wants to go for.
Yeah, Mouf coming in a little high, gonna get clipped by that forward air. Oh, but hamyojo messing up the ledge dash. Puts it back at that even 2 stocks. Gonna be able to get the re-grab at low percent. Pretty good damage output on this down throw. Oh, okay. Interesting tech. That is one thing you can do to get out of the multi-hits of the down smash. You can tech in between if you smash the eye down. Opting to go on platform this time. Mouf using up air to get a quick 1-2 combo.
That's a tough spot. There he didn't have those recovery mix-ups that we've seen him have a couple of times tonight.
Ooh, hamyojo using the wave dash in place to feint the fall through the platform. Again, being really patient, waiting until he has the opportunity to make sure that the aerial he's going to throw out is actually going to hit.
It doesn't seem like he's pressuring Mouf with a lot of attacks, but rather just the threat of an incoming attack.
Which is definitely something you can do in the game in general, and definitely as Sheik, since her aerial movement is actually pretty fast, like the speed at which she falls and starts with her short hop. So it's not really something you can react to. You definitely have to be defending ahead of time, and if your opponent is like kind of pumping you with the wave dash in place to try and hey, I'm coming in, better do something. It can be pretty difficult to find the right opportunity to try and slip out.
Right now it's pretty difficult. Wow, that was so surprising. I was going to say it was difficult for hamyojo to find the initial stock, but somehow finds a way through. Still so much ground to cover here. The Peach so good at these trades.
A little bit too close in that forward. They're going to put Hamlin super deep off stage. Not a good position to be in. Going to go for the down smash. Good DI, holding down, gets the double hit, so he gets sent cross stage, but trades with Peach with that back air.
Mouf going up 1. And a big part of that was that low percent stock that hamyojo fell victim to. The executional error put him down at something like 68%. But even without the mistakes on his end, Mouf was so good on punishes. The early percent follow-ups that he got were absolutely absurd. He would very regularly get hamyojo to about 40%. When it made it look almost effortless.
Yeah.
Just some of like the great reads that he'd be having in regards to hamyojo's tech patterns. Just overall, really, really smart.
But now hamyojo coming out with the damage up, putting 100% on the board. Again, dropping through and spacing with those long back airs, making sure he's not giving out any trades. Good finish to the combo. Nice, clean stock from hamyojo. Yep, got a wave dash back, throw the needles. Super safe option to get him to start pushing Mouf out of that crouch cancel range. Good shield DI, making sure he does not get stabbed by that down smash.
Close quarters combat. Mouf has, oh, nice. He saw the shields come out so many times from hamyojo, doesn't even want to go for it. Empty hop grab will give him positioning again. The transformation.
Wow, yeah.
Getting hamyojo out of the stun or the cooldown from the recovery. That was absolutely absurd.
Oh, Mouf actually snapped the platform there as part of the double jump movement. And the wall tech from hamyojo. One of the reasons why it's pretty scary to fight in this transformation. Gonna get bounced off the wall again. Very clutch neutral B turnaround.
He's just swinging for the fences, exactly what hamyojo wants. He's trying to pad the lead. He may have lost the stock there, but going up on nearly 80%, it's got to feel good for hamyojo.
Good spacing getting around that down air.
This is what hamyojo needs to do, just maintain this level of control over this. The second that Mouf starts getting back into the game, when he starts maybe even pulling ahead, that's when hamyojo is really going to have himself in a world of trouble.
That's something to note there. So Mouf was air dodging through because he actually could not physically see whether or not hamyojo was going for the back air because of the angle that the stage was at, just completely covering all that space. Just he had to raw guess. Seeing more down throw conversions from hamyojo. Not too big one that time. Mouf DIing in so that hamyojo can't get the regrab.
Dash attack catching hamyojo as he was trying to slip off of that platform. A really smart call out. A lot of Sheiks, that's just the go-to. And that platform, it's not very likely for people to do something like a wave dash back when on that platform.
Oh, very nice frame from hamyojo. Going up to the platform, looking like he's going to be falling down the forward air. Instead, comes down with the empty land into grab.
Something that we've seen from both players, actually.
Yeah, definitely got good at using that positioning to threaten with the aerial.
Well, Sethlon, it feels like the gap is really starting to widen here. hamyojo started with, I think, 80% extra credit, now has 133 on this next one.
A little bit by the platform. The F smash with actually not punished, interestingly enough. Good movement from hamyojo, just trying to control center stage and does manage to convert into the kill through it.
He didn't even need the grab. Jab actually leading into the forward air.
Yeah, very safe conversion Sheik going to be going for. Gets the forward air grab, going to be pretty good damage. Gets the falling forward air, 82%. Brutal punishes from hamyojo. Okay, interesting spacing on the up smash. Coming down with the secondary hits afterwards. I'm just going to throw needles, try and get more damage up. Wants to pushing Mouf up to those percents where the sweet spot back air will kill.
And beyond the damage, it just pinned him in place. Kept Mouf in that corner. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Now at 1 apiece. But I'll tell you what, that last game, it just looked so dominant, especially in that last stock when we saw that 80% opener from hamyojo.
Yeah, really big swing in the momentum.
And here Mouf is opting for FD, maybe to give hamyojo less options on recovery.
Less options on recovery, and also the platforms are usually really good for Sheik. You see hamyojo do this a lot, where he wave lands up onto the platform and then uses that as a way to fall down and set up the aerials in a cleaner fashion. And not going to be able to do this on this stage. Not going to be able to do any like the needle cancel stuff that you'll sometimes see from Sheiks either.
Trying to limit both that defense as well as that offense, but this was where hamyojo put on a pretty insane performance. I saw those wall jump fairs to close out the set between him and Mouf on the winner's side. But right now it's all about Mouf. Oh, my, these combos. There's a good chance. Oh, I may have spoke too soon. I thought he was going to lose the stock right then and there. But even now, 64 going into this next stock, it's got to feel good, especially playing as Peach, who gets so much off of these trades.
Yeah, they're going to be very, very careful. Although hamyojo's been doing a pretty good job playing around the trades, playing at max distance, playing super, super safe. Any of the openings, any of the damage that Mouf has been putting out is oftentimes because he's just straight up winning an interaction. Yeah, it's been pretty hard for him to play that sort of war of attrition style where he can just put hitboxes in and you know, expect to win out in the long run. Nice vulnerable in there from hamyojo, not wanting to guess for the chug or not.
hamyojo managing to close the lead.
Ooh, but good spacing on that back air just outside shield grab range. Set up for the S-smash, kind of a swordsman-esque tactic there.
This is goofy. How many of these F smashes is he actually going for? Like, I don't ever see Peaches go for it these days.
Oh, a little bit too far out of range for the grab. May have accidentally SDI'd away. Okay, very nice float, just being patient, waiting for hamyojo to try and set up the needles and coming through with that back air. Oh, probably wanted to jab there, but the turn up a little bit too close. Yeah, that is one of the reasons why needles are so good for Sheik. Even at these low percents, the way that the knockback works is really weird in that it doesn't ever take you off your feet, so you just kind of go into lean back like that. And that does give her the opportunity to follow up with grabs, with tilts, with jabs, with down smashes, even at very low percents.
I love the spacing on the fairs from hamyojo. He's doing it at an area where he can avoid the down smash, but still clip the skirt of Mouf time and time again.
Ooh, reacting even fast enough with the double jab.
Last stock for Mouf in this last game of Losers Finals. Down by almost an entire stock. Finally able to capture some momentum. Gain a bit of that control of the stage.
Oh, trying to weave around, dancing at like the very tip of the stage's edge. Set up those needles. Try and get some control to get back towards center stage.
Mouf's back in this. He actually played that last stock nearly perfect.
Yeah, very well.
After losing that stock, and this is what I said so many times, expecting it. That clutch factor that he has. He needs to kick it into overdrive here, capturing the lead. A great spot for him, but hamyojo still so fierce.
Very good positioning, covering the roll in and the tech in place.
And that grab was so nice because hamyojo's go-to has been these short hop fairs. Very likely that Mouf was not expecting the grab from there.
Both players at 110%.
Smash. Or sorry, the forward smash sending him up. Knocked out from the turn up, allowing Mouf to get that aerial. Not a whole lot of options here.
Wow, very nice spacing from hamyojo, though, getting back to the actual bottom of the stage very, very fast.
Now it's Mouf who's forced to play defense. hamyojo setting up these walls. How is he going to get out of this? Somehow shirking around, but this grab could end everything. Down throw fair. And wow.
Extremely close set.
The expression from both players there. A sigh of relief from hamyojo. Mouf coming up so close. You can't help but really feel the disappointment there.
Right, yeah, especially because he's been trying to break through that wall of losing to hamyojo at the weeklies in the past month or so. It's getting really, really close. Though.
Yeah.
Really close.
Yeah, you're telling me. What a set.
So I'm going to be moving on to grand finals momentarily. Going to have a rematch. hamyojo versus what was?
Yeah. I think that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing some more of hamyojo's Fox.
Right, yeah.
But man, how much do you have to spend in that game though, right? Like from a mental standpoint?
Right, yeah, it's something to consider, which is one of the reasons why like a lot of tournaments and like us nowadays, we don't do winners finals and losers finals afterwards because especially losing, like that can put a really big toll like on your mental energy and your fortitude. Yeah, even coming off a win though, like a match as close as that one, it can be pretty exhausting.
That energy is everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's very important.
We did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. we got our plugs in.
We did all the plugs. We did all the plugs before. We'll give some more plugs afterwards, but right now it's all about Grand Finals getting underway. If you have a moment, feel free to tweet out the fact that Grand Finals is about to be underway at T-Lock M&M, because we will be having wobbles